burning gasoline, factories, all the things we do that makes energy. Yeah. So they're asking people to use less things that burn, fewer things. For example, gasoline in your car. So what else can you put in your car to make your car run? What's that? What are they doing? Electric cars. Now hydrogen cars. We'll see. So let's go here, back to this one. I want to talk a little bit about what is a museum?
Show pictures, place.
It's a place.
Place. You gonna see picture to show
Show what?
pictures, culture. Maybe. Art.
This is my definition. It's not very good, but artifacts. Artifacts. Art are things that people make. Made by people. Art. Some art is meant to be beautiful, attractive. For example, this is an artifact. Of some significance culturally. It's Polish, and I forgot exactly its history, but what we have here is a woman with a sword and a shield, and half human, half fish. This is from some story or myth from the past. It's an artifact, and it's made in copper. You see this metal? This is part of the library's things, an artifact. So tomorrow you're going to see
Prints.
what are prints? Prints. Prints are things that are made and printed. So for example, this is a print of our story. A print. So we do that with pictures also. Like these are all printed. But some things are drawn, only one, nothing like it. So we'll see those. And we will also see sculpture. What is sculpture? Can you see back there?
Yes.
By hand, carved. You will see things sculptured that it's made from stone, from rock, from wood, some from plastic, other kinds of materials that are made, sculpture. You will also see furniture. What is furniture? What is it? Give it. What is furniture? What's inside a room that we use for comfort. So furniture from culture to culture is different. But here we have tables and chairs and cabinets. These are all types of furniture. Something to do things on, to put things in, to sit on. So this is furniture. This is furniture, furniture. Would any of this go into a museum? Would we want to take anything in this room and take it to a museum and say, here, something for your museum? What do you think? Would you be interested in going? Not so much. But what happens is when time passes, this is 2023, and maybe in 200 years from now, someone says, look what I found. I have furniture from a library in 2023, 200 years ago. Let's look and see what it was like. So people like to look at furniture from a different time. What did it look like? What was its history? Why did people make these? So we find that interesting, and that goes into a museum. The other thing, I don't know if you can see in the back, I'm going to pottery. You see this?
Yeah.
This is pottery. It's made from clay and put into a furnace to make it hard. This is from probably Walmart or someplace, made in a factory. But pottery has been made for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. From clay, from wood, not so much from wood, but yes, there's wood pottery, I guess they call it pottery. Metal, things to put food, store food, cook food. And ceramics, when it's cooked with a smooth finish like this. See this nice and shiny? Really put something on the outside. Some of this is very, very, very old. Thousands of years old. So those are some of the things that we'll see at the museum. Another word. You see that word? Galleries. These are specific areas. Oh, I need to go into that gallery to see some things
From one area to another.
from another area. They usually call these galleries instead of rooms, but it basically means rooms, a gallery. So if you say, oh, I'm going to visit an art gallery. Basically, it's a room or several rooms with art in it, an art gallery. So, we will have things that are ancient. What does that mean? Ancient. Think about museum. Anyone want to try?
Very old. Very old.
Prehistory.
Prehistory. Wow.
Pre.
Yep.
What does pre mean?
All this in 5,000 years maybe.
Pre in front of something means before.
Before, yep.
Yes. Prehistory. Before history. What do we mean by history?
When people begin write.
Yes. Before writing, before they had an alphabet or pictures or something, a written language, they still made stuff. They made things. That's prehistory. Prehistorical things. Then we have things that are very old.
Right. Cultures.
Ancient cultures. Do we remember cultures?
Yeah, culture, about that.
What are cultures?
Human culture, Bangladesh culture.
Yes. Group of people that have a common way of doing things. Speaking, how they dress, how they live. If they have a religion, how that religion works. Cultural things. We're going to be looking at things, artifacts from that culture. So some of them we know about, probably the most famous ones that we talk about. You know, I like to use the pyramids of Egypt because they're so big. You can see the pyramids from outer space. They're so big. And they can't bring a pyramid to the museum. Sorry. Too big. But they do have things from ancient Egypt, from Sumer, from Akkadian, Greek, things from the Middle East, Egypt, from China. They also have some things from America, very ancient, from the indigenous people that lived here before. But it's artifacts, things they made. But there's no written language that they had at that time. So things we don't know too much about. So we're going to see some of the ancient cultures and things that they made. But that's not all. We're going to keep going. And then there's going to be
Classical.
that's a term, and I don't know if they're going to be using it there too much, but it refers to that time around when there was Roman, I know these things are there.
Sumerian.
things from this period. Early in their history. When people first started to have writing, and they tell about them in their language. So there are many things there that are important to look at, to understand what these things meant. So, I'll give you an example here. I don't have one, but back to this. I took it down. A sculpture. What is a sculpture?
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty is a sculpture. What if I want a sculpture of me? I want a sculpture of me. Can I find somebody to do that? I can find a person who will make a statue of me or my head because I want it. I can take it home, I can show it to my family, and they'll say, "What? Why did you do that?" I can look at you. But in ancient times, these sculptures of people, these were important people. The king, the queen, the people with big money. They wanted their history of themselves. Remember me. And so you see these sculptures, and people saw these sculptures and they thought, that is like a god. Do you know God? What is a god? All powerful. Yes. So we know in Egypt, the pyramids, what was inside the pyramid? What was in it? What was inside the pyramid?
Room
for the body of the pharaoh. Yes. Mummified, wrapped up for thousands and thousands of years. Why? Why did they do this? Because they were gods. They worshiped these people like a god. They're all powerful. So they were, that's why we look at these things that you will see tomorrow, and if you can, I can help you if I'm there with you to read a little bit. It'll tell you where it came from, why it's important. So that's that classical period, but then you know, I talk a lot here, but we'll get started. Period we call it comes from the word middle, means the Middle Ages. It's that time when people were starting to learn about other peoples. And we talked about people from Europe going to China, going to India, and what did they bring back? Stuff that people wanted. And one of the things that they brought back were dyes to make color. And during this period, you'll notice that when we see these tomorrow, you will see artifacts from here and artifacts from here. You say, wow, look at the color. Look at the colors that people made on these paintings. Where did they get the dye from? From other parts of the world. So when we think about the stuff you see tomorrow, it's because the world suddenly had people trading with other cultures, other places, specifically the Far East, China, India, very old cultures. So you will see these, and you will also see representative of people in these paintings. Some artists, you have to remember this, an artist has a picture, and he wants to draw this picture. It's going to take him months and months and months to finish this. Well, how does he live? We all need to eat. We all need a house. Somebody has to pay. Who would pay for these paintings? Who's going to pay? People with money. So you will see a lot of paintings that the artist made for very wealthy people, rich people, kings, queens, princes, rich businessmen, even the church that had money to pay for these things. So that tells you a little bit about why some of those people, you look at this painting and say, oh, I don't like her, or he's mean looking. And you will see that the artist drew somebody, maybe didn't like them. Maybe they thought, this is not a good person, but they paid for this painting. So they're going to make it look in a way that they want it. So some of those will be like that. Others are just very beautiful. And you will see periods, the Renaissance period around and you will see things from, because this particular museum has many things from Europe. I think more things from this museum are from the United States and Europe. But you will also see things from other areas as well. If you're interested in things from Arabic countries or Islamic countries, they do have galleries or rooms that have that in there. You get a map. You can look on this map to see what you want to see. There are also things there that are modern. What does modern mean? Modern.
New.
New, from our time.
Updated.
Updated, yes. Not ancient, but more modern. And so there's so much there, it would take weeks and weeks to look at all of it. So that's just a preview of what we will see. I'll be there, so if you have questions, I can answer some of them. I'm not an art historian, but I've been to that museum a lot. There's one place in there that I would like you to be sure to see. It's the Diego Rivera Court. It's a room, very big, and in 1930, I think it'll take him several years to do this. 1929 to 1932, he did these murals all along the walls, the whole room. He did this. And it's about Detroit. It's about Ford Motor Company. He was paid by the museum and Henry Ford's son. Do you know Henry Ford?
Yeah.
Henry Ford, a lot of money. His son said, we want something special for this museum. And so he hired this man to create these murals. So it's painted plaster. Do you know plaster? What is plaster? Yeah. So on your house, on your walls, there's sometimes you use plaster and not just a board. It's hard and crumbling, but it would be wet plaster, and it would paint right into the plaster. So it's not like a picture you can pick up and move to another place. It's right in the wall, and it's quite spectacular. And it's about Detroit, so I want to make sure everyone here sees that. It's quite famous. Any questions about that, about tomorrow? Please make sure that you have my phone number if there's a problem. Okay? Gail, did you have a question?
Yes, tomorrow no coming. Is my working.
You have to work?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Akil. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. We will miss you.
Next time.
Another time. Okay. Any other questions?
Tomorrow not come.
You can't come
Doctor
tomorrow.
appointment.
I'm sorry to hear that, but be well. Okay? Just remember that if you can't go with us tomorrow, you can go on your own with your family, with your friends. Just check the time it's open. There you go. Okay? All right. Where are we? Morning. You have to remember where we are. Did we do money? History of money. You did? Turn it over. We didn't answer the questions. Yes. I'm going to read it again, and then answer questions. 1, 2, 3. One more. Do you have one? Do you have one? Okay. Would you like one? Would you like one? Pardon?
Yes.
Yes, I would like one.
Yes.
Okay, take a look. Do you have one? Yes, you do. Okay. I'll give you a few minutes to look at this. do this together. We'll read this and answer the question so we can move on. We'll start over here on this side for Jana. Read for us first paragraph. Unusual. Wait, unusual. Usual.
For example, people use
Sharks.
for money. In some
Places.
places, argue, color,
Feathers.
visual or money. People in one area usually use the right things for money.
Let's take a look. There are 3 words in here that end in S and an apostrophe. The first one up here says shark's teeth. Notice that it's S apostrophe. That means the teeth from many sharks. And keep going. The next one is elephant's tails. The tails from many elephants. That's why you see that S apostrophe. The tails from many elephants. Bahana, next one. No one knows. A silent K. For sure. So we can know. Coins. Precious. Precious. Stamped. Shaped. Its value. Its value. Value. The value. All, you have to work on that one. Those of you from Bangladesh, you know that you don't have that sound. So you're making it into a B, value. No. You have to make your tooth and your lip go like this. Value. You can work on that. That was very good, Farhana. Very good reading. Precious. What does precious mean?
It's expensive.
It says over here on the side, yes. Very valuable. Precious. And then the next word down there that she had that's underlined is indicate. Indicate means
Wait.
show.
Show.
I want to indicate which way to go.
GPS.
Show you. Yes, GPS. Do we all know GPS? Everybody? Does it tell the truth? What? It tells you the truth? Do they ever make mistakes? GPS ever make mistakes? Yes. GPS makes mistakes just like all machines. No machine is perfect. Not so far. So you have to use your thinking. Assume, next paragraph, please.
In the 13th country,
Go on, wait.
in the 13th
Next word.
century,
Century.
people in China used iron coins. For their currency, these coins were not worth very much, and people had to use
Many of them.
many of them to buy things because it was inconvenient.
Inconvenient. Convenient.
Inconvenient to carry too many.
So
of-
many.
So many coins. The government started making paper receipts. People took these
Receipts. Silent P.
receipt to bank and traded
Traded.
them for coins. This was the first example of paper money.
Just little receipts. Okay. Akil, next paragraph.
They must continue use a basic
Mixture.
mixture of coins and people
Paper bills.
people pay for their credit
Currency.
in the United States. The people
Paper bills.
people believe
Bills.
please
No, bills.
please
Bills.
please
Bills.
for their
All the same size. Lose track. All the same size. All the same
size and correct
color.
color. For
Example.
the $1 is the
Same size.
same size did and
100
means
dollar bill. Remember that dollar sign there. $100 bill. Countries. Bills. Different sizes. Excellent. Smaller bills. Worth.
Make it
Easier.
easier for people to take the
Value.
of their
Money. Very good. Okay, Mohammed.
In 2002,
12.
Europe
European.
European countries started using a completely new
Currency.
currency. It's called the euro.
Euro.
Many Europeans miss their old countries'
Currencies. Currencies.
currencies, but now it's easier to move money from one country to another.
Currencies.
Currencies.
Bill.
This is what this is about, currencies. What kind of money do we use? Do we use paper? Do we use coins? Do we use shark's teeth? Do we use rocks? Do we use potatoes? Currencies. In this country, we have a mixture. What is a mixture?
Together.
More than two things together. Bills,
Currencies.
coins.
Bill
Bills
and coin.
and coins. Akil, this is for you.
Bills.
Bill.
Bills. Bills.
This name right here,
Yeah.
this is a very common American name. Bill. Bill. Bill Clinton. Who is he?
He was
What?
president.
He was president. Former president. Previous president.
Before.
Past president. Before. Bill Clinton. Bill Gates. Now we say
True.
Bill.
Bill Clinton. Man's name.
Yes,
Yes,
Bill.
Bill.
Gas bill. What's that?
This,
Paper for gas.
What you owe.
pay.
Bill?
Yes. You go to a restaurant?
No.
You don't go to a restaurant? He's never been to a restaurant. Muhammad, I have to take you to a restaurant. So, Muhammad, at the restaurant. I'm the waiter. Here you are. Here's your dinner. You have a nice dinner. Then, after the dinner, I say, here's your bill. Go pay.
Go pay.
Yes.
Yeah, you pay.
You pay the bill. So this one is specific to currencies. This is a
$5
$5
bill.
$5 bill. And who remembers,
Coin.
who is this guy?
This guy, this year.
$1 bill is George Washington.
Yeah. There's Abraham.
Abraham Lincoln. Yes. Abraham Lincoln. Okay.
Yeah.
We should all know Abraham Lincoln. Very important president.
The good person.
Yes, he was a good person. Very sad person. Yes. Very sad person. Why was he sad? Personal tragedy. His son. He adored his son. He loved his son. And his son got sick and died. And his heart was broken. He was a diplomat, a very smart man. Not a perfect man, but a good man. So there was something else in here. Do we know this one?
Euro.
The euro is a currency for much of Europe. Yes. That was in the news today. Poland was thinking about leaving
Euro.
the EU. But now they said, well, okay, it's good. So we all have currencies from our native language, the real,
Real.
the, what?
Dinar.
Dinar, yes.
Real dinar. Taka. Taka
Taka,
Bangladesh.
yeah. The pound,
Indian rupee. Pound.
the lira,
Lira.
Dirham.
any different countries.
Dinar.
So let's turn the page over here, and up at the top there's an underlined word up there. It says fascinating, so that it tells you over on the side what it means. It means very interesting.
Ready.
Tomorrow, I hope you see some fascinating things at the museum. Very interesting. Okay, so, Sala, you want to read for us?
There are a few more fascinating facts about the history of money. The feathers where the lightest money were used.
Ever used.
Ever used. People on the Pacific island of Santa Cruz used them. Stones were the heaviest money.
Stones.
Were the heaviest money ever used. People on the Pacific island of Bia used them. Some weighed over 500 pounds.
Wow.
The smallest money ever used was in Greece.
And where?
Greece.
Greece.
Greece. The coins were made of metal, but they were small than an utterly safe.
Very tiny. Let's see, I'll give you 5 minutes to try. Put the right word in each blank. The sentences are from the text, so you can look back in the text or the story and find the correct place. I hope to see you tomorrow. Thinking. Keep thinking. Never stop thinking. In any case, if I don't see you tomorrow, I see you Wednesday. You can help each other if you like. Fill in the blank from the words. See you. Bye. Be well. You can look here to find the sentence. Here, put the word that's missing. I can help you with that.
At first, people use the people feels. People feels. I wrote. Gardens.
this meeting is not in Doha. It's in Qatar.
NATO?
Already not Doha. That was the last one.
The last.
It's in Qatar.
Yeah, it was in United
Same.
Arab Emirates.
But it's the same people. All the same
Same.
important people. Let's see if they can figure things out. I was talking to the librarian. She was talking about how gray and cloudy it is in Michigan. So many days clouds. But the good thing about those clouds is that those clouds bring rain. And rain, is rain good or bad?
Good.
It's good. Too much can be bad, but no rain,
Usually
no food. How are we doing? 2 more minutes, then we'll finish this together. You're finished?
Yeah, but
Are you done? 2 minutes, because some people are still working. Even if you're not done, let's stay together and we'll go through these. And if it's not, if you don't have it correct, fix it. So number 1, Shampa, would you read that for me, please?
Because it was because it was important to get so
Inconvenient. Inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
Inconvenient. Go ahead, Shampa.
Due to Cariso verified, the government started making paper. Making paper. Receipts.
What?
Receipts.
No P. Receipts. Silent P. Receipts. Receipts. Joslima, next one.
At first, people used precious metals such as gold and silver to make coins.
Precious.
Precious.
Precious. Usually that when you see this together, if you like an SH. If you say precious, it's okay, but precious.
Precious.
Precious. Doesn't mean precious.
Precious.
Precious. Number 3, Frozen.
There are a few more fascinating facts about the history for money.
History.
History for money. Of money.
Excellent. Okay. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Boy, they're giving you some hard words here.
Interesting.
What am I doing here with this? Getting this sort of conscious. Yeah. This is the SC. Fascinating. This one, precious. CIOUS. I need my coffee here to wake up. I'm writing. Precious, fascinating. Fascinating means very interesting. Okay. Mauro, next one.
People took this receipt to banks and traded them for coin.
Traded. Traded. Yasmin, next one.
Today currency is a mixture of coins and paper.
Very good. Mixture of. Okay. Indira?
These coins weren't worth very much, and people had to use many of them to buy things.
Worth. Worth. Okay, Shola, number 7.
Distance, variance,
Number 7.
Before people
before people had
metal
coins
Why?
and silver.
Okay,
Before people had
paper what?
people had
people had
to use
use coins
money
and
up.
paper.
Hold on. You're correct on the first one. Before, people had metal coins and paper what?
Bills.
Bills. Okay. Metal coins, paper bills. Number 8, Said.
This stamped the shape of a person or animal and each points to. I didn't find this question.
Second paragraph. Second paragraph, last sentence.
The shape of a person or animal and each point to indicate its value.
Indicate or show. Indicate. 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 Last one, back up here, Muhammad.
In the 13th century, people in China used iron coins for their coins.
What kind?
Iron.
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 What is iron?
Iron.
Iron is an element. It's one of the elements. Hydrogen, carbon,
Iron.
silver, gold, iron. Yeah. So it looks like it should be Iran.
Iron.
No, iron.
Iron.
Iron. Iron.
Iron.
Iron.
Iron.
Yearn.
Iron. Iron.
Iron.
Iron. Yes.
Did we all get these? 100%?
Yes.
Okay. Another sheet here, but Zala, what's this word?
Iron.
Very good. Well, everybody.
Inconvenient.
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 Receipt.
Receipts.
Receipts.
Precious.
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 Fascinating.
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 Traded.
Traded.
Currency.
Currency.
I just spelled that wrong. Oh my gosh. Currency.
Currency.
Currency and coins. Talking about money. Currency.
Currency and coins.
World.
War.
Worth.
War.
World.
Metal.
Metal.
Middle.
Deal.
Bills.
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 Indicate.
Bills.
Bills.
You got the, not billies, but just bill. 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 No T. Just bill. Bill. No T. Bill. Good. Hi, my name is
Yeah.
Bill. I'm going to give you $1
Yeah.
bill. You bought dinner. Here is your
Bill.
bill. The mail brings you your gas bill. 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 No T.
Bill.
Now watch what happens.
L no T.
See the T on the end?
Yeah. Bill.
Here, built.
Bill.
Yesterday I built a house.
Bill.
Yep, like me.
Make a house. Bill.
Last, over here.
Indicate.
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 Iron.
Iron.
One here for you. It's not on one of the words, but
Value. Indicate.
Well.
Value.
Well.
this is a V at the beginning of a word. And it's a V sound.
V.
So you have to practice the V sound. Value.
Value.
Value. It's not a B.
Value.
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 Nope. Va.
Value.
Va. Do what I'm doing. Your this tooth and this lip.
Value.
Nope. Don't make a sound. Put your teeth on this lip. No sound. Do this.
Value. Value.
Almost. You have to have your teeth.
Your teeth in your leg.
Your teeth have to bite your lip.
Fuck.
Not too hard, no blood.
Value.
Ooh. To make the V sound, you must have your teeth
In your
on
legs.
here, on that lip. You can practice this at home. Just go home and do this.
Fuck.
That's the V sound. Otherwise, you will be saying Kalyu forever. If you're from Bangladesh, you don't have a V. So we have to work on that. Other countries have different sounds they don't make, so that's something for you to practice. We haven't finished. We start with this, I think we can get part of it done. How many do you have? One more? Okay. We should be able to do, and then we can start with this. Pardon? 9 o'clock, horizon. Don't come here.
You come to horizon? Not here.
That's correct.
Okay.
Horizon, 9 o'clock.
We start today?
Yes.
Is this some work?
I guess we could stop. Take this home, bring back on Wednesday, okay? Okay? Meet tomorrow at Horizon if you want to go. If you come to the library, I will not be here, I'm on the trip. The library is open, enjoy, but no class here tomorrow.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. And remember about parking. If you have to drive,
My friend,
your friend will drop you off. Smart.
what's the best parking near horizon? What the Akhdar?
Usually on Knef, but if you go up Knef, you pass Joseph Campo. On the left side, there's a parking lot. I think it's free, but maybe not.
Parking Wadi Al-Akbar. Supermarket Wadi Al-Akbar next to.
Next,
But you can pay for this.
which, do you have to pay for that one?
Yeah, parking. Yeah.
But,
I don't know. 15 minutes. Quarter.
oh, that's too much.
Yeah.
Go side street. From the side street. Off the side. Trowbridge.
Live or
Well, either way.
either way.
Go early.
Okay.